Hi folks, caught another swarm today. It's another fairly small one, but it'll grow by winter time. We'll take care of them. I already found the queen. It was very easy because the swarm was so small. And I put her in a little clip and a hair roller. I'd show you, but I don't want to disturb them. Anyway, she's inside this little mini nuke. This is a 2-frame box. It's good for starting out small swarms or small colonies. It's good for a couple of other things. There's a hole on the top that's a feeder hole. You typically put sugar water in it. I don't have anything in it right now. She is in there. I smoked them really good, so they can't really smell her yet, but I moved the smoke away, so any minute now they're going to get a whiff of her. And what I really want you guys to see is something called the march. When and I don't know if that's an official term, but I know the beekeepers use it a lot. But it's basically they're going to start marching into that hole, going after their queen, because they're going to smell her in there. And once a few of them start, they're all going to do it in sequence, and it's just a really, really cool thing. They were not in here yesterday, but you can see they've already started building a little bit of wax. So this was actually the top, and I have it flipped upside down. These are just flower pots that I put together as a swarm trap. I screw them together, and I cover all the holes in expandable foam except for one that I use as an entrance and exit. It's at the actual top, which would be the bottom, and works pretty good. I put lemongrass oil in there, and I put a couple of fresh drops every week during swarm season, and it works. Third swarm in my backyard this year. So I may go ahead and pause it if they don't start soon, but whenever they do start, I'll start filming again. I'll unpause and let you guys watch the march. But you can see some are actually starting to go into the hole already. Some already are smelling her, especially the ones flying around that are not inside the pot. I'm a little bit wondering about what the temperament of these are going to be like, because they are all up in my face. Haven't gotten stung, but they're all up in my face. So I'm going to go ahead and pause a while, and if they start marching, we'll unpause. One more quick look inside. Not a terribly small swarm, but definitely on the small side for sure. Be back in a minute.
Okay, I just got here.
This is Benjamin. He's here now.
Hello. And now they're doing a march, which, in other words, it's like a big conga line going into the hive towards the queen. I guess you could consider it that. So they're all going into the hive. You can see there's a little bit of wax. So technically they've got some to defend, so I've got some flying all around me. But my dad just put a drop of lemongrass oil in it. So now they're all marching into it. Like it's a huge conga line. I think I've already said that. Did I say that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Some of them on the side are fanning. Those right there are fanning, saying, "Here's our home. We found it. Everybody get in."
See how they're all marching in unison?
Conga, 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 conga. Have you said this is a 2-frame mini?
No, I think so, but you can say it again.
I don't know if we've mentioned this. He's mentioned this yet, but this hive that we're putting them in. Where's my thing? This hive is a 2-frame mini nuke, which it's usually used for making queens. But we're just using it as a small hive, and I don't know for sure. I haven't looked this up, but here's how I think it works for making the queens. So like we get a big colony and they want to swarm, so they make a new queen to swarm so they can repopulate.
There's a couple of ways to make queens, but yeah, keep going.
And once they lay her egg and feed her royal jelly, and she's destined to become a queen pretty much, there's like a little cage you can put on it, on the little cell, and when she hatches, she will come out. Come out. So here now you can see the march a little more clearly. I'm kind of just rambling on.
And I don't really have to do anything. I could leave this set up exactly like this, and in a matter of 10 minutes maybe, every one of these bees will be inside that hole. What's really funny is the ones that are here, instead of just coming here, they're going they're going all the way around. They're bumping me, telling me I'm getting too close. Going all the way around and then this way. It's like they have a pattern. It's just really interesting.
Once again, like a conga line. Like if there's a conga line, when you're part of the conga line, you don't just stray off to go to the same spot. You're gonna go the same way everyone else is going.
Small colonies typically can't or have a really hard time supporting themselves. That's why there's a hole on the top of this mini nuke. It's to place a feeder, and I'll be putting a feeder in here after it's all set up. Right now I'm just using it as an entrance.
Kind of smart.
I have her in a clip about right there underneath the slid, so they can definitely smell her.
You also put some lemongrass oil.
I put 1 drop of lemongrass oil to really get things going. It's a lure. It mimics the pheromone that bees send out that says this is home.
If you've never smelt lemongrass oil, it's really strong.
It smells really good though.
Yeah. It's from a type of grass called what do you know? Lemongrass.
It's lemon. Yeah.
It's
Here you go.
a therapeutic thing.
It's not made for bees. It's really just a what are you doing? It's I mean, people use it for. It's supposed to inspire mood. I kept a jar of this open on my desk at work one time, and it just got so strong I had to put the lid on it. But I mean, it is a very nice smell. But to bees, it mimics one of their pheromones. So I'll buy this from a health food store, actually online.
It's actually a really small bottle. Like it's like $8 for the bottle.
So that focuses it. That's why you keep tapping it. Okay. But anyway, that's the march, and you can see they're still doing it. They're going all the way around, and then they're all kind of congregating at the hole because they're all telling each other it's time to go in here. But you know, instead of going in there, they're all wanting to help each other.
It's really over helpful friends.
Yeah. So I'm gonna keep the queen in her little clip in here, and I should have showed you guys that part, but me finding the queen and putting her in one of those little it's called a hair curler clip because it looks like a hair curler. It's the same one. If you saw my video where I hatched the queen, it's one of those.
I'll make a video. I'll make like a short video showing what they look like.
And anyway, she's in there and she's stuck between the 2 frames. I'm gonna leave her in there for 2 days, 48 hours. And the reason is
if he lets her out, they think, oh, she's free. All right, let's get out. Let's go to a new place. These people are scary. They're trying to take us and do stuff with us. But if they stay, then they start establishing. They realize, oh well, we might as well make comb while we're here, and make food. And then once they do that, they realize, hey, we got a home. I guess we got something to protect.
Yep.
And so now they protect that, and so they consider it their home. So they won't fly away.
You can see they're going in. Even though they're clumping up at the hole, they are still going in.
That lemongrass is strong. I can still smell it.
When a swarm is in swarm mode, they're in travel mode.
It's kind of like airplane mode on your phone.
And even though they started making wax in here, they still weren't 100% out of swarm mode. It takes a little while. So that's why I'm caging her for 48 hours. I want them to be in this mini nuke for 48 hours. By that time, they will be out of swarm mode, and they'll be in this is our home mode.
For protect mode.
Stop talking because I don't want to inhale a bee. Hey, can you move the smoker? Because it's messing up their scent. Okay, they're away from my mouth. Move it like way over there. So anyway, By that time, they'll be out of swarm mode, they'll be settled, and I'll set her free. By then, they will have made a little bit of comb. Maybe she can even start laying some eggs, and we'll be good to go. And if all goes well, this tiny little colony, tiny little colony, will be nice and big with more of the wild genetics I'm looking for. Feral bees are what I'm looking for. I want bees that know how to survive on their own in Middle Tennessee without human help. I want
got
tough.
a spider on the hive.
They'll take care of it. I want tough bees, and that's why I'm looking for wild bees like these. Feral, just like a stray cat. I mean, at one point they were someone's bees, but they're probably feral. They probably swarmed out of, you know, a tree, the eaves of someone's house. Could be anywhere. They could be living in anything. But now they're gonna have an official beehive home. I'm gonna feed them, take care of them, and they'll have a much stronger chance of survival than they would if they were out in the wild. So, anything? Sorry, not to inhale a bee. Anything else to say, Benjamin, before we shut down?
There's this thing that I want to show you. It's called a flow hive. Now, you guys, we watched it today in class.
Beekeepers hate the flow hive, by the way, but go on, Benjamin. I'm talking about seasoned beekeepers. Go on, Benjamin.
That one's probably gonna sting you.
No, it won't. Talk.
My friends will know this. We watched it today in class, in science class, in 7th grade. Get off me. But anyway, thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers, and of all days on my birthday.
We're up to 108 now.
Yeah, and
might be more. I didn't check today.
My friends are telling me it's at 1,000 that we start getting money.
I have no idea.
But that just means more funding for us and more beekeeping supplies. And
you've started accruing cash. I saw it. It's just a few cents right now, but
yeah.
It started at 100. We started accruing. We make a little bit of money off of advertisements, and we've decided that any money we make off of beekeeping with Benjamin is going to go into Benjamin's college fund.
So help me go to college.
Random dog, Michael Sims. Go on. Go on.
I don't even get the reference.
I know you don't. It's an inside joke. Go on.
I bet it is. Beekeeping isn't that scary. Beekeeping isn't that scary once you get used to it. Like the bees, like these bees are actually very calm. They're flying all around me, and I'm actually like, that's as far as my arm reaches. But like, the grass scared me. I could probably touch the end of the nuke right now, and they're okay with me being here.
But you can see, I think you remember how many bees were in here.
Yes.
We've got a little pile at the very top left. All the rest have marched in, and you can see they're still marching in.
Conga.
So, okay. Thanks for watching, folks. 3rd swarm catch. This will make hive number 15. 5 left to hit our goal of 20 by the end of the year.
And now you know what advertisements on YouTube are for.
Oh, and I put on one of my posts, if you would like to host, if you're in Murfreesboro or Smyrna, Tennessee, we can't drive too far for these, but if you're in Murfreesboro or Smyrna, Tennessee, and you would like to host a swarm trap, again, just 2 large peat pots screwed together, we'll wedge them in a tree in your yard or hang them with a rope from a tree in your yard, and if we catch a swarm, we'll put you in a Beekeeping with Benjamin video. How's that? And if you're patient, because it takes a while, if you're patient, we'll reward you with a little bit of honey too, whenever we get to that point. Thanks, folks. Take care.
Thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers, by the way. I don't know if I've said that.
YouTube.com/beekeeping plus with plus Benjamin.
Well, I mean, if you're watching this, you're probably already on our channel, but
unless they're watching it on my Facebook page.
Yeah, but then you're probably going to put a link to it. Okay, bye!